Oh, hey, how are you? Happy Christmas.
Yes, Happy Christmas is indeed.
Mm-hmm.
We watched a Christmas movie.
That's right, we did. And what was it?
Falling for Christmas, the new Netflix movie with Lindsay Lohan and Cord Overstreet. We're going to talk about it
right now.
My name is Eric.
Keith.
And this is First Steps. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another. This is the new Keith right now. He's fucking jazzed up on the holiday spirit.
We got this going. Yeah. I did have a lot.
Six eggnogs in,
and I did have a chocolate cake that I think had some espresso in it. And
you're fired up. You are fired up. Every time I talk, you just jump all
right over
me.
you. Right over you.
It's gonna make for some good podcast.
Kick you down, and I'm on top right now. That's fine. Yep. Speaking of on top, Lindsay Lohan, how's she doing?
Oh boy. Speaking of on top, Lindsay Lohan.
Right.
Yeah, she is on top. She's on top of the world.
She's back now. And I liked it because she was wholesome in this. It was really fun. I did not know. So Eric has been pushing this, right? For weeks now, subtly.
What, this movie?
This movie.
Yeah.
You know, Lindsay's got a movie.
Well,
and I'm
listen.
like, I don't want to watch. It's not a Hallmark. It's not a Marvista production. I'm not into this. But
like, so we talked about it before. Like, you have the option to have
I had my
Hallmark
options.
movies.
I did have my options.
But what I'm saying is, why not choose the Netflix Hallmark movie, the one that's exactly like every other Hallmark movie, but with big names like Lindsay Lohan and Cord Overstreet.
Who is Cord Overstreet? Was he really actually a name?
Yeah, I don't know if he's been in anything else. I knew him from Glee. He was in Glee.
Oh,
He's a fresh-faced young boy back in Glee.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now he's a fresh-faced young man in the slopes of.
Where were they?
Skiland.
Colorado or something?
Knows.
I don't know where. They didn't really. I don't think they said where they were.
No, but we're gonna talk about. We watched this movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
we're gonna talk about before. Listen, you're fired up.
I'm fired up. But
let's just talk to the people for a second.
What are we talking? Oh, let's calm it down. Let's take it back a notch. Silent night.
Yeah, no. I just want to let everybody. So we watched this Falling for Christmas movie.
Right.
We're gonna talk all about it. So there are going to be some
spoilers.
spoilers.
We're not talking about it.
There are going to be some spoilers for the movie. We won't give the whole thing away. If you're really, if this is one that's on your list. I don't know
if anyone's going to be spoiled. I mean,
I don't know. It's one of the biggest Christmas movies of 2022. I don't know if that's true, but in my eyes, being the big Lindsay Lohan fan as I was
for decades now. Yeah.
Did we live together when I had the Lindsay Lohan, the giant cutout?
No, I only saw. We had Buffy when we were living there together in their one house. It was giant Buffy. It was not.
Oh, yeah, I had a Mean Girls. Mean Girls cutout.
Wait, all the Mean Girls?
No, just Lindsay Lohan.
No, it wasn't her. It was just Buffy because you would put stuff on her head for Christmas and stuff.
Nope, that was Lindsay Lohan.
Oh,
yep.
I guess we were living together.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't remember having a Buffy cutout. I'm like, maybe that was your cardboard cutout.
I must have switched in my mind for something more palatable.
Yeah, no.
False memories. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I love that you call her Buffy instead of Sarah Michelle gellar.
In my mind, she was dressed as Buffy. She wasn't just Sarah Michelle Gellar out on the streets. Right?
Yeah,
she was in a costume.
She was Lindsay Lohan from Mean Girls, wearing it was pink. She was wearing pink.
Yeah,
I guess it was like Buffy-ish. In the mini skirt and whatever, but it wasn't like a weird thing that I had this. I just want to preface that.
Yeah,
I had a full size cardboard cutout of Lindsay Lohan, but it wasn't like I didn't do weird things.
It wasn't like a sexualized thing.
No,
it was just for good times and.
Yeah, well, I worked at Toys R Us then, and we had this on display for the movie, and I brought it home with me.
Exactly,
and she just lived in her living room.
Yeah, for years. And,
yeah,
I mean until I don't know.
I think it was a party, and she got manhandled.
Was that the same party where the people came from upstairs and one of them had the bed bugs or head lice and might have spread it around the house?
Yeah, I don't remember that. I was blackout drunk for that one.
I was not there. That time I was in San Francisco or something. I remember coming back home.
You were never there.
Thank God.
You were never there.
And people wondered why. Anyway,
let's talk about this movie, Falling for Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to talk about it 10 minutes ago, but you said no.
Let's talk about it now. I just wanted to set the scene.
We did.
You're coming in
hot.
And I want to slow it down.
Right.
Set the scene.
To simmer.
Yeah. I think there was espresso in that cake.
Right? Do you think so?
I do. I feel like a little crazy.
You do too? Yeah, or just because of me, my energy?
Well, both. Yeah. I think it's you plus that. Also, I was complaining that my eye has been twitching.
That makes sense. It was insane. The espresso then. It's gotta be.
So yeah, Lindsay Lohan is back. Everybody's talking about this new movie.
Right, but just you, really.
Yeah, pretty much. So let's run through it real fast. So it starts out right away. Lindsay Lohan, she's waking up, and there's this montage. And my first thought, she looks good.
I thought so too.
She looks much better than she did when she was a little strung out or whatever.
Yes.
However many years ago that was. But we got this montage of like winter extravagance.
Yes.
Like these heated pools and like bikini ladies and giant like sports cars.
I wasn't sure where we were going with that. But
and we find out we're talking about the Belmont Hotel.
Right.
This is the scene.
Everyone wants to go there.
Yeah. Everybody wants to go there. And she is Ms. Belmont, the heiress to the Belmont fortune.
Yes. Now, of course, whenever I heard the name Belmont, I thought of, instantly Castlevania. And it was a very different atmosphere.
Yeah, I don't think they were descendants of...
I don't think so either. The famous Belmont clan. Yeah.
But yeah, she's getting pampered. Like she's not doing anything. They're moving her hands around like full on,
giving her champagne, helping her sip it.
Yeah, exactly. She's not doing anything. She's like a dead,
Hi, I need more caviar on my face.
Yeah, just smushing it. They're smushing it in her mouth.
Exactly.
And then we cut to our other star, Cord Overstreet. He's out there skiing the slopes. And it is the most ridiculous. We see it regularly throughout the most ridiculous green screen. The worst. Like, it's just like him, like, going like this. And there's like a screen like moving behind him. Oh, it's so bad. Remember when ski movies were like super popular back in like the late 80s, early 90s? Those did it better than this. So, I'm not going to get into all the nooks and crannies of this one, all the things that were happening.
But ski movies.
It gets to the point where Cord Overstreet and Lindsay Lohan are in the same building, and they literally bump into one another.
Right. And it's not even just like a bump, right? Like she bumps and like it's whipped cream all over herself and him.
He's holding this like hot cocoa without the lid on, just like straight like it's a weapon. Like it's just like, come on, anybody want to fuck with me?
And of course, right on her breast.
Yeah, right on there.
Yeah.
So remember this part.
Yeah. Okay.
They have a conversation. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do that. It's a whole big deal because she's got whipped cream on her new balong dress.
Yeah.
This is a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Remember that part, folks.
Right. Because we were confused for a while after this.
So, and then we meet Tad, which is her douchebag boyfriend. He's like an influencer.
Super dressed up too, very style focused. Doesn't seem like a particularly bad guy, but he's really into himself.
Yeah,
and material things. He's not like a mean person, but he's also not like a good person.
Not a good person. Yeah, he's very selfish and like he's super into himself.
Yeah.
Narcissistic.
Yeah.
And every
time,
time
like abusive, I guess I'm trying to say.
No. He wasn't. Yeah. But every time he was on, it was like the slapstick comedy moments of the thing.
Yes. And I really grew to like Ted towards the end.
Yeah. I'm sure he was. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that a little later. That's one of the spoilers. Yeah.
I didn't really grow on Tad throughout the entire thing. He was just a douchebag from beginning to end. And then we see the North Star Resort. That's Cord Overstreet's resort. And so
it's dumpy, it's shitty. Things are falling off the sleigh rides.
It was cute. I thought it was cute.
I mean, it was. They were really trying to overplay the dumpiness of it.
Exactly.
I was like, there was one scene literally where something fell off of a sleigh. Yeah. And they're like, what? But everything else looked like just a cute, like, I mean, it wasn't as modern as the other one, but it certainly wasn't like hell on earth.
No, it looked way more like I picture these type of resorts. Like,
comfortable, warm,
homey.
Yeah.
And it looked real nice. But yeah, so that's his thing, and of course, they're going through troubles.
Oh my gosh, yes. All the Airbnb is just taking.
They did say that Airbnb specifically.
They did, which I was like, was that like, did they pay for that?
Yeah.
You think they did?
No, I don't know. I think they're just going rogue. They're like, no one's gonna watch this fucking movie. Airbnb, VRBO, all these companies are screwing us. And we meet Cord Overstreet's cute daughter. So we're getting all the tropes. Yeah. We're hitting them all.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Okay, you got it.
I have a whole list of what they've covered and what they missed.
Perfect. Yeah. So, they're going right through them with the, the competing businesses.
Yeah.
And,
and
it's like rom-com tropes and like Hallmark movie tropes.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
So next thing, we got two assholes at the top of a mountain, Lindsay Lohan and Tad.
They're on top of the world, and of course
they have no idea what they're doing. They're like, I don't know how to ski. I don't know what I'm doing. We're like,
let's take
just
a
go
picture.
To the top of the mountain. Yeah. They
get
fall
engaged.
off the... They did get engaged.
Spoiler. Get engaged.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
I thought you were just doing like a little thing. Like,
yeah, no. We're
jazz
engaged.
hands.
Just do that sometimes.
But yeah, they get engaged, and then they fall off the mountain.
Separate ways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Separate ways off the mountain. They're like at the peak, and then they each fell backwards at the peak, and then they were divided by a mountain.
Which, as the stories unfold, right, one of them goes down, Amnesia. That's Lindsay. And one goes down, kind of lost in the wilderness.
Yep.
And has to kind of survive.
Yeah.
Which one would you rather take?
Amnesia. Yeah. That wilderness survival did not look fun. It's so cold out. He wasn't really dressed for this.
Yeah. I think I'm okay with the wilderness survival.
Really?
Yeah.
You liked that big burly mountain man? At one point, I did like they zoomed in on their like his little mountain man shack, and I thought it was just gonna be like just Brokeback Mountain.
I mean, you did mention that, and you know what? Your
my premonition.
Yes, premonition. Your precog did come true a little bit later. We'll talk about that.
It did. I had my gaidar is firing.
Bam.
Right around the holidays. Man, I'm spotting all the gays.
You give him a little chocolate cake, he is on.
Exactly. So next we go back and we got the grandma now, Cord Overstreet's mother-in-law of his dead wife.
Yes.
And his daughter.
Yes, another trope.
Are in this like Christmas market, and she makes a wish.
Oh my gosh.
On this tree.
Another trope.
And then this creepy Santa, who was a creepy Santa.
Yes.
And he was like, he did like a thing, like a giggle and a wink.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, this wish goes flying through the air. So this is where I'm like, okay, so we've got this movie had no clue what it was trying to do.
No.
So at points, there's like this slapstick comedy.
Yep.
There's these super like sappy, very like Hallmark Lifetime moments. There is a magic Santa, where there's like magical wishes happening. There's like a wilderness survival thing with Tad. There is the amnesia side of it, and then all that is mashed together in like a rom-com.
A Christmas rom-com montage. Yeah,
and it was so weird. It just kept changing, and at this point when they had the magical Santa in it with the wishes, and that does come back into play again later.
Which was really funny because I was like, oh yeah, I'm like they're still trying to make him something. Like what happened to him?
All of a sudden, Santa's back, and he's like saving the day.
Yeah,
like it was very just. They're like, we just got to throw everything in there, like literally every Christmas thing.
Yeah,
put in here.
Well, not everything.
No, there wasn't. I mean,
should we go over there right now? Are we?
We'll wait.
Yeah.
Let's just finish it up. I don't want to. I'm not going to go anywhere past like the halfway point of this movie. We'll just let everybody. You're going to want to watch the end. Shut the fuck. So this is the part I'm talking about. Yeah. So they get to the point where
this is good stuff.
Cord Overstreet's character.
We don't even know his name.
Then I don't either. Yeah, I don't. I didn't write it down.
We just keep going. Cord Overstreet's character.
His character, like meets Lindsay Lohan's character then,
after the amnesia.
And he's like, I'll care for her. And my thought was, he's got to be pulling like, so we talked about it last week, Kurt Russell in the movie Overboard, where he knows like Goldie Hawn was mean to him.
Yeah,
he knows she was mean to him. She has amnesia, so he's gonna like force her to like take care of his family and be their slave.
Exactly.
So I'm like, that's got to be what's going on.
That's got to be it right now, right? Because that's aged very well.
Because they literally, I couldn't possibly understand how he literally ran into her.
Yeah, made no sense. In fact, I thought that it wasn't the same person, and you're like, no, that's good. He had a hat on, because I only recognized him because he had that little hair in front of his face all the time. And then the one time he had a hat on, I'm like, oh no, this is a different person. That's why they don't recognize. But it was Cord Overstreet.
Yes,
his character, as we call him,
Cord, the character Overstreet, and he literally ran into this woman. Yeah, they talked for like a couple minutes.
How many times do you run into someone, spill hot chocolate all over yourself, and not remember the person?
Literally the day before that.
Yeah, literally,
and also. She's kind of like a local celebrity. Yeah. I think.
I mean, did he have amnesia too?
I don't know.
Maybe this
is like a thing. Maybe he has like that that amnesia where he doesn't remember the short-term things.
Yes, that's like Alzheimer's.
Well, maybe he's got Alzheimer's. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
So I was like, he's got to be maliciously like not telling her who she is. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But no, he really did not know who she was. It was so weird.
That was weird. And that was not good writing. They should have figured out another approach for that. Like she had a hat on or something so he didn't see.
Yeah, she did have a hat on, but they definitely like didn't make that known at that moment. Yeah, where she turned around weird and they didn't see each other.
Yeah, like they could have made it like if they wanted to pretend that, right? Like she could have had a hood on her head or a hat, like big glasses, like trying to be incognito. Exactly. Or like and then the minute it happens, like, what the hell?
Yeah, and he falls down and doesn't see her.
Get me out of here now! And she runs away. Right?
Yeah, it was so weird. Didn't. No, they like talk to each other.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then so now it becomes they decide they're taking her to their resort until she can figure things out.
Now we're classic, very clear
Hallmark movie. Yeah. The remainder of it.
Pretty much, yeah.
The rest of it is just...
Although there is that splicing in of Tad in the survival buddy comedy.
Exactly. Yeah, they pop him in every couple minutes. Yeah. But most of it is just her like getting to know the family and them kind of falling in love.
Exactly. Doing some routine chores around the house, soap suds.
Well, and that's the thing. So just what I think, like... Okay, he really doesn't recognize her. He's just a good guy. And he's like, well, maybe she'll remember her life if I force her to do manual labor for free. So then he's got her like housekeeper and like doing all this stuff.
She's taking right to it though.
And then she fucks up a little bit and he like yells at her.
Yes.
He yells at her. He's like, you don't have a memory and you don't know how to do laundry. And I'm like, Court Overstreet.
Well, you see, and that is another one of the tropes. There's always got to be that part where somebody overreacts and realizes that they misinterpreted the situation.
Yeah, but this made him really look like the bad guy because she's literally has amnesia, doesn't remember shit,
nothing,
and she's like, "You dumb bitch."
Hotel. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So I mean, they get past that.
Yep.
And there's a winter market, full on Hallmark the rest of the day.
Oh yeah.
But one of my favorite lines from the whole movie. He says to her, "This is after they're bonding." And he says, do you think you're going to remember this after your memories come back?
Yes.
Like, it's going to come and just take over.
Like a personality disorder.
Yeah. Like multiple personalities. She just remembers up until she hit her head.
No, fucking Sybil comes over and I forget everything.
So I thought, like, he asked that seriously, and I was like, maybe
I think he's supposed to be kind of dumb.
Maybe that's it. He has face blindness, and he's just kind of dumb, and that's it. Not malicious at all. Yeah. So
I don't know.
And then things happen, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Go watch the rest. It's a great movie.
Well,
10 out of 10. What were you gonna say?
Well, there is I do want to talk about. So it's not a huge spoiler to know that the original fiance is not who it's meant to be. And that was one of the big surprises. So I want to go through my list now.
Okay. Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. So these are some tropes that I picked up on. And then there were some that they did not. They didn't fulfill them all in my mind.
All right.
So amnesia.
Yep.
Dead woman, mom or spouse.
Okay.
Check.
Always.
Spouse. Yep. Single dad. They've got to be the single dad because that really pulls the heartstrings.
Yep.
Christmas market. You have to go to a Christmas market where they've got the little shop.
Absolutely.
Hot
Where
cocoa
else would you
stand, 100%. Now, I mean, I don't know how every place in America has them. I certainly don't have them everywhere around here.
No.
I mean, maybe New York City, Philly, this random place, wherever they were.
Yep.
But it was there. Wrapping presents scene. You've got to wrap the presents. Bows flying everywhere, smiling.
Exactly.
Christmas tree lighting.
Okay.
3,
Always.
2,
yes.
Okay. Mistletoe. Yep. Got to stand underneath that. Santa, as you said. Usually they're not a creepy Santa, but this one was the creepy Santa. This one was
a little creepy, yeah.
A wish. Always make a wish.
Always with a wish.
The shitty fight, which you reminded me about, which I did put in here. There's always a fight of some sort.
Yeah.
Misunderstanding. And the last Christmas at the locally owned inn. You always have to be like, last Christmas at the shop or the store.
Something's happening.
Really pull the heartstrings. Now, what they didn't have, Christmas tree decorations. I didn't see any of that.
They did at one point. Remember, they put the angel on the top of the tree.
They did. Check it off my list. Yep. That's right. I must have fallen asleep during that 2 minutes. So they wedged that in. Ice skating rink. Do they have that? There's usually an ice skating scene.
No, it's skiing. It was just full skiing.
Skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a traditional one.
No.
Christmas tree farm to pick up the tree.
No.
That's always a key one. That's usually when they first bump into each other.
No, they just chop them right down. They're in the woods.
They're in the woods.
They just chop them right down.
No farm here.
No.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was missed opportunity.
Yeah.
So, but here are some twists that I picked up on that I didn't see. Now, these were not typical.
Okay.
Lost in the Woods and the unlikely best friend subplot.
Yep.
That one I've never seen in any of these movies before.
Yeah.
Now, I had told you that I was hoping it was going to be maybe a Sasquatch, someone's going to abduct her or him.
That was one of these days. They really need to do something like that where you think it's going to be like this Hallmark movie.
Yes.
And then like this had points where like, it definitely could have where you thought like, they're going to go out there and it's just going to be like, a Yeti comes in.
Exactly.
Or I wanted it to be like a Blair Witch type scenario.
Yes. All of a sudden they're just like in the corner. Rocking.
Just screaming.
Let's see. The ex-fiance... No, I just wanted to go a little spoiler.
Okay.
So this one, the ex-fiance wasn't waiting for her, but he rebounds instantly at the end and is off to spend New Year's with the main lady's gay personal assistant.
Yeah.
Now, switch teams and dropped right back on the horse again after breaking up there and moving on out.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, did not see that. I mean...
Not at all, especially because he's like kind of like a I don't know, like a clout chaser.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's going to like, okay, I'm done. I don't have Lindsay Lohan anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to get her assistant, chubby, gnomish personal assistant.
I mean, they set up a little bit because it was like a weird moment where they looked at each other in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I don't think, now, since this is a very realistic show,
I
just didn't feel that connection.
I didn't feel either. And I'll tell you what was your take on Cord and Lindsay's chemistry in this?
Okay. Yeah. I thought it was okay.
I thought it was okay, too. I thought the romantic scenes weren't great.
Yeah.
But like the scenes where they were like getting to like know one another,
especially
and getting
in the
to
end.
Yes.
They felt, I have to say, she felt very genuine in a lot of this.
She was great.
Which I was actually impressed with.
I know. I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Her emotional moments didn't look like forced too much. You know, she was able to like bring the tears and stuff like that and like dramatically act. It wasn't too, cardboard, like it wasn't too robotic. She was great.
As good, if not, definitely at the same level as the Hallmark people.
Yeah, better than the Hallmark people.
I did not expect that.
I think there were some, some
better than
lows.
Lacey Chabert?
I haven't seen the Lacey Chabert.
Better than Alicia Witt?
Definitely not. But I mean, like the daughter in this was like not good. Sorry if you're listening to the
kids usually are.
I know they're just like pulled from some sort of.
It's like they're just kindergarten. And they just look cute.
Just drop them in there.
I actually don't think they give the kids like a screen time. I think
money.
No,
they're just out there.
I don't know if they test them on that one. I think it's just like a photograph and like she's cute.
Yeah,
bring her
she
on.
got curly. It was cute. She had the curly hair.
Smile. She opens up a present or something. That's all we need to do for her. And then one more thing that I noticed too in outtakes. I've never seen that in any holiday show.
Loved it.
So I like that too.
Yeah. And we got to see a little bit more, just Lindsay being Lindsay.
Yeah.
Just having fun, loving life.
Smiling, laughing. And Court Overstreet in a character was doing his laughter too. It was very nice.
The Court Overstreet.
Yeah.
All right. Before we give our review of this classic holiday film,
it's going to be a new classic. I
want to talk about something that we haven't talked about. We talked about Christmas movies, Christmas television shows. What about Christmas music? We listened to it.
I should say Christmas amusement parks.
Christmas music.
Okay. All right.
Every day, November 1st. Christmas time is here. When do you wait until for Christmas music? When is it okay for you to put Christmas music
Usually
on?
Thanksgiving.
That's it for me too.
Yeah.
After Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Yeah.
Fine with the Christmas.
I will
music.
watch like the holiday movies before then, but I don't put on the Christmas music before then.
Okay.
Now, no shame if you do. Totally fine, but it's just not. It's not our thing apparently.
Yeah, because I do get by the end of Christmas, I'm ready to be done with it. I don't want to like add a whole nother month onto that.
Right.
That's too much.
Yeah.
But we all have our favorites, and I did find a list of Billboard's top 100 Christmas songs. We're gonna go through all 100 right now, folks. Kidding. We're just gonna look at the top 10, but I did want to include a couple of these honorable mentions. So 12 and 11. 12 is Elvis Presley's "Blue Christmas." Which is one of my favorites.
Yes.
That one is one that's like a traditional favorite of mine because, like, growing up, I heard it all the time.
Yep.
Oh,
that's right, those ladies. Yes.
Number 11, Vince Guaraldi Trio Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
Christmas
that's a classic one. Yeah.
The Peanuts one.
Dum, 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 dum,
I never really
dum.
think about that one because it's not like a pop one, but
Yeah.
it's like, no, that is not the song. That's like the Peanuts thing.
Oh, that's not the one?
Like,
Christmas time!
that's the one. I can't believe you went up that high.
That was perfect.
That was
because
good.
My slightly off tune one, and you
I mean, we could really duet on this bad boy.
100%.
All right, but now we're getting into the top 10.
Oh, that wasn't the okay. Yeah.
No, that was number 11. Donny Hathaway, This Christmas. So I don't really...
This Christmas, fireside, caroling through the night. And this Christmas,
I don't know if,
is this a song? Will be a very special Christmas. I don't know what the song is.
I don't know. I'm gonna play it. I think you're right.
Caroline and mistletoe.
Here we go. Yes. This is number 10.
Really? I'm not sure about that. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm surprised I know this song that well.
Is this like a new song or is this an old song?
No, it's like super old.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's number 10. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I don't know that. Number 9. Bruce Springsteen, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Hey, yeah.
Hey!
That's it. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, what's this sax man's name? He's like, hey, Felix, you been good this year?
Well, but real good.
Wabba dabba dabba loo blah. That's how Bruce Springsteen talks.
Yeah, I don't like that one. Yeah.
Just because of the talking?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So that's from 1982. That's number 9 on the list. I don't mind it.
Sure.
But I wish it wasn't like shitty.
Yeah.
Number 8, a classic, Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis.
Okay, play that one again for me because I don't know that one. Yeah.
That's a nice rap Christmas song. And there's not many.
I don't hear that a lot on my classical stations. Let's listen to this little dude.
Yeah, I don't know if the
Christmas
local.
time is here. All right. Okay, classic intro.
Bells will be ringing.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Yes.
Someone's doing something in collard greens.
Right. Yes. How old is this song? This song's old too now.
Yeah.
I mean, not as old as that first one, but
87.
still. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, there's not a lot of Christmas rap songs out there. So that's a keeper. Jose Feliciano.
Ooh, Feliz Navidad. Yes.
Everybody knows that one.
My first Spanish lesson.
That was one of my earliest memories. I remember singing that at a Christmas concert at my school and wearing these red bib things that were cut out of shiny wrapping paper. I don't know how old I was.
Amazing.
I was young, but
yeah,
that's one of my
that's incredible.
earliest
First memories. I love that. Feliz Navidad.
Number 6, Brenda Lee, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
I thought that would have been a little higher.
Yeah.
I
know. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Because it is probably one of the greats.
Now, the first time I don't know if it's the first time I heard it, but the first time I left a big impression was obviously the Home Alone, right?
Yes.
When moving around there, the lady, or Michael Jordan. Speaking of you and Lindsay Lohan, you could have put her on a Christmas train and put her in front of our front window, and we would have a whole party at our place.
Everybody would, the Wet Bandits.
The record player spinning someone around.
The Wet Bandits never would have stopped in. So, I mean, this is listen to that.
This to me is
that first thing. But it immediately makes me think of Home Alone as soon as I hear that first thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you don't get vocalists like this anymore. Where she sounds like a 9-year-old that smokes too much.
And you can totally see her bopping her head too.
That is a fantastic one. That one's from 1958.
Okay, yeah.
Number 5.
Good year.
A slow one. Bing Crosby, White Christmas.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this is a classic one. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. What's White Christmas again? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that was really good. Wow,
right?
Bing, yeah.
Now do your high-pitched thing. There you go. Number 4, Wham! Last Christmas.
Oh, Yeah. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, I gave it away.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Hey, you gave it away, man. That's a sad one.
Yeah, it's a sad. I mean, a lot of these are sad.
They are. They are. And another classic that I never really thought about on my top list, but man, bring a tear to your eye. Nat King Cole, the Christmas song. Merry Christmas to You.
Do I know this one?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, I'll pull it up for you. Yeah. I mean, it's right. It'll immediately just you just sit there with your hot mug of cocoa, staring out at the snow falling.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah. Just thinking about your life, what could have been,
Is it that bad?
Yeah, you look around and you see
a one-room cabin.
You see this life that you've ended up in. You're like,
Tad
go back in
walks up to your front door. Yep.
Yep.
You want to go back in time? Everybody knows.
All right, number 2.
Yeah.
Darlene Love, Christmas, Baby Please Come Home.
This, you asked me to say some of my personal ones. This is on my personal list.
This is possibly, I think it's my favorite
is it?
Christmas song. Yeah. Oh. Listen to this.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's so good.
I'm ringing the bells here for people right now, yes.
Dude, and it has it swells, it has it's this energy.
That wall
and
of
it's
sound.
Just
Phil Spector.
Phil Spector, wall of sound.
Amazing. This album is so good. The Ravenettes do an amazing cover of this too.
They do. If you like a lot of distortion in your Christmas songs. But I mean, the music, the background singers saying Christmas.
I know. They need to restart that with background singers. A lot of these ones, the part of the epicness of them are those the doo-wops in the background. I think we need to reinvigorate that.
Now, what do you think the number 1 song is?
Oh God.
It's a very obvious one.
I don't know. Jingle Bells? Oh, Mariah Carey, of course. Yep. Okay.
Yep. The number 1
Darlene
song.
was close.
She was close. And I think, this is a great song.
It is.
But this is one that I am sick of.
Okay.
I'll hear it, right around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Give it to me, 3 times.
Yeah.
And then I'm good. But you can't avoid it.
Yes.
It's everywhere. You go in a store, it's on. You go in the car, it's on.
I never play this one.
Yeah.
So I don't get sick of it because when I hear it, I'm fine with it. But I never seek it out. Yeah.
I was just yesterday. I was waiting. My son and I were in the car. We were waiting, and it came on. And I turned it up super loud, and we were rocking out to it. So that was fun. That was an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
But it's just. And there's we talked about it. There's the Mariah Carey special on this year too, so she is milking that.
She should.
For all
she should.
It is,
and that's when she just sits there and waves, right? She doesn't really do anything.
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes, what were some of your other favorites? Let's see if we.
I've got some. So part of. Well, let's see. Mistletoe by Kobe Calais.
I don't know if I know that one.
Check it out. Let me see. Yeah. It's another sad one. And it is not Mistletoe by what's his name.
Michael Bublé.
No, Justin Bieber. Here. Real chill. Now this one does make me think about, with you said your bourbon, the snow is falling down. Yeah. Anyway, you get the vibe. You get the vibe. Fake plastic mistletoe. Wrap her in a big bow.
I'll give it a little more time. It's not pulling me in right away.
Well, you got to give it a big time.
It sounds too much like just the other stuff. Just adding a jingle bell onto it.
Well, you got to listen to it, like I said, with the brandy and the snow falling down.
I'll tell you one of my favorites. Yeah. River, Joni Mitchell.
Oh, that's a good one. In fact,
and that's one you can listen to year round.
Yeah, you can. I didn't know that was a Christmas song until just not too long ago.
Yeah. So that's a really good one. And nice, again, a slow, emotional one.
There's this 80s one that gets stuck in my head, and I don't know the name of it, but it's Merry Christmas. It's that 80s, the Waitresses.
Oh, the Waitresses.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't, but I saw that on a list.
And it's
Christmas wrapping?
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
This
Merry
is
Christmas.
a good one.
I think when
I
this
never-
is one this year. It's like very maniacal.
I never knew. Yeah, I thought this was someone. I don't know who I thought this was, but yeah, I thought it was like Oingo Boingo or something like that. The Waitresses. Never heard of them.
It tells I mean, it's kind of a funny story. You just listen to it and you're like,
Do you think they have any other songs?
No.
Okay. Another one that's a more newer one, Phoenix. They have.
I didn't know they had one.
Alone on Christmas Day.
Okay. Can you give us a little sample of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since these are under 30 seconds, we can play them all. Is that how this works?
Sure, yeah. But this one is from the Very Murray Christmas.
Okay.
And it's with Bill Murray.
Okay.
And it's a nice, like, I mean, again, sad song. You're alone on Christmas Day. You're looking out at the snow, wondering what could have been. You know, there they are. Phoenix. Remember that?
I do. Yeah.
What else you got?
So the other one that I have is a Fairy Tale of New York.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite one by the Pogues.
Exactly, with Christy McCall.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I probably listened to that one maybe 20 times already.
Does this one make you cry? It can make me cry.
No.
No.
It gets me fired up. It makes me want to, like, just drink and fight.
Well, I'm sitting home with my wine.
When you're sitting
out
around,
there
thinking about what could have been, and I'm out there.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, that's a fantastic one.
Yeah.
And then another one. Remember the band The U's? They were like the screamo band.
Yes.
They have a song called "Alone This Holiday."
Oh, let's listen to that one for a second.
Like, I like to. You're alone this holiday, and you're just looking out the window.
Yeah.
Thinking about. What could have been.
Oh, the Jingle Bells? Okay, classic.
That's how you know it's a Christmas song.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you'd have no idea. You thought it was just like another emo song.
You would. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, you even got the head movements with this. You can tell you're feeling it with that.
Yeah, I got my hot cocoa.
Yeah.
just looking out the window, rocking out, thinking about what could have been.
Just sloshing everywhere.
But yeah, and then, Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. That's So yeah, the Pogues and that Darlene Love, those are my two favorites that I like, I really enjoy.
Yes.
It's not Christmas without hearing those a few times.
I mean, so the other one I wanted to bring up, there's two actually other ones, but the other ones I bring because I love the words of them specifically. So just a classic Silent Night. I love everything like with the holy powers.
Night, baby.
Yes, the fact that it says there's one of the lines.
All is calm.
One of the verses is like radiant beams from thy holy face. I just imagine just light shining from something. Yeah, exactly.
Blasting someone's face off.
Yes,
like they're melting.
In fact, in church when we sing that scene, my brother's always like this.
Oh, nice.
When the radiant beams come out. Yes,
he shoots radiant beams at the priest.
He does. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, except from his holy hands, I guess, instead of his face. But yeah, so I love that one. And there's another one I love, which is Magnum Mysterium, which is a really old one.
I don't know.
But I just want to play this real quick because I want to show you.
Is it like a psalm?
Yeah.
Church, like a gospel?
Yes. But it's like one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. But I don't know if you would think so.
No, I don't.
Just listen for a second. Yes, and then it goes high. I love this kind of music. What do you think about this? Is this
it's not doing it for me. Baby, please come home.
There's no whiskey in snow.
Take the halls, but it's not like Christmas at
now, what would Lindsay
maybe combine the two of them.
And it would become like what's it called? I feel like that's the start of a Rob Zombie song, a White Zombie.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Then there's that one that starts out with that, and then the record like slides across the needle.
Dragula. What would Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, what would she like? Probably Mariah, right?
Probably Mariah. I could see her getting down with the Pogues.
Okay, she got a little bit of that raunchy side to her.
Yeah, a little raunchy
party.
side.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, all right. Cool. What about what's his name's character?
Cord Overstreet. He just listens to Pentatonics and Bublé.
I'm surprised that didn't make any of our lists.
I don't like
the
mouth singing.
That's
boom, 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 boom. It's funny too because I loved Glee and that movie Pitch Perfect. Those are great.
Yeah, I don't like.
But I can't look at their I can't look at their faces when they're doing it. Freaks me out. Freaks me out. They're like the Hallmark movies of music.
Yeah, it's so like wholesome and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is our.
I mean, that was great.
Music first steps.
We had a lot of revelations there, I think. Yeah. And if you haven't heard some of those songs, or you have, let us know if we missed anything.
Absolutely. Yeah. I want to know your favorites. Send them our way.
And did my last song touch you, unlike Eric? Let me know, because I think, what is it, Magnum Mysterium? Amazing.
Sure.
Yeah, gorgeous.
All right, let's get back to Falling for Christmas. What is your review? What is your first steps review out of 10?
Not as gorgeous as some of the songs we just talked about.
Very true.
I'm going to give it... Okay.
On the Hallmark scale.
Exactly. I've got to rank it against its peers. I'm going to give it a 5.
Now, that's against, like, Lacey Chabert and Three Wise Men and a Baby.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Now, what, on the Hallmark scale, then, where does Three Wise Men and a Baby rank? Are they just all 5s?
Pretty much.
I think that's their thing. That's like, let's just not make a super shitty movie, and let's not make a great movie. Yeah. Let's just make 5s.
Yeah. I mean, so this one had some tropes to it, and very, I was like, oh, God. Right? But then some of the it got endearing by some of the ways I didn't expect it to. So...
You want to know my review? 5.
You got it a 5 too?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
It was. I mean, it.
I would watch it again, but I wouldn't want to put it on. I won't watch.
It's not a new Christmas tradition.
Exactly. No. But if it came on and played, like I didn't turn off, and it switched over the next show, and that came on, I'd watch it again.
It was fine. Yeah. But it really was just like every other Hallmark movie. Yeah. There's nothing that set it apart.
No, like there was one. Like I just saw one with Tia Mowry. It was like a mystery kind of one, and like she was an antiques dealer. Of course, the antique place was going out of business, but she was selling something, and in the bottom she found a hidden drawer, and it had this box in it, and it had like a signed letter. And she's like, whatever happened to these people? And it was kind of like her trying to figure out, like, to get the box back to them to see how it turned out. And it actually was a little more enjoyable because it had, like, that element to it. So they were falling in love as they were trying to figure out how to get this box back to people.
Gotcha.
And they had all the tropes. So to me, there was a little bit of a spin on it that was a little better. So that would have been like a 6 or a 7, actually, on the scale.
Wow.
Yeah. But this one, I don't know the name of that one. This one.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. It really was just...
Yeah.
One of it could have been any of those movies.
Her outfit was great though in the beginning when
she was great. Yeah. I really think that Lindsay Lohan was the high point of
She's
this
why
movie.
I got a 5. And for me, Tad too.
Tad, yeah. So yeah. All right. Well, that is it, folks. You heard it here.
That was a holiday.
That's a first steps. 5.
First steps hot 5.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
We gave it a 5.
Oh, we got a 5. First steps 5.
And also, it was my first steps 5.
Your first 5?
My 5 favorite Christmas songs. So it works on a couple levels.
Ooh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. I mean, people, they're watching this during a very busy time of year. So you really, where can they pick us up?
They can pick us up.
Yeah.
Check out our socials. We're on Facebook, TikTok.
Yeah.
Instagram,
and you're going to be giving away prizes for the entire month of December.
Don't say that. No. I'm not. I mean, if you want a prize, just send me a message and I'll send you something. But, I don't expect anybody is going to listen to that.
Yeah. So we're just cut because you're going to cut that.
Fine. No. I'll send you, if you want a prize, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Good luck finding stamps. They're impossible to find, you were saying.
Yeah. What's going on here?
You were trying to send out Christmas cards, really, and you cannot buy stamps at the post office. Stamps.
What is this world coming to?
It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, thanks, Biden.
Do you think I was going to say, some people probably blame it on him.
Joe Biden.
Doctor.
Dr. Joe Biden.
Please.
Sorry. Thanks, Dr. Biden. There's one of those stickers at the local post office next to the sold out stamp sign. It just says Joe. It's got Joe Biden saying, I did that.
There's always a Republican lurking somewhere.
Yep. And then check us out on YouTube. Pop Culture Playground is the name of the channel. You can find this and a bunch of other stuff there. Podcast services everywhere. Yeah. You can listen to this show. And, stop back next week where we talk about more exciting things.
Wow. I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. We'll see you then. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Jingle bell. What's up, everybody? We're back, and it's a holiday spectacular.
You don't say what's up, everybody, yet.
I'm Keith.
We say what's up, everybody, later.
See, this is why I can't lead the podcast.
No,
because
you can lead the podcast. Just don't say what's up, everybody.
This is what happens,
that's
right?
trademarked. That's my shit. You can start it. Go.
First of all, that was amazing.
Go.
And go. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, your aunt, and to you. Welcome back, everyone.
What's up, everybody? Shit, I said what's up, everybody. Okay, go again.
We got another new episode here.
Oh, damn it. Okay, go.
Wow, Merry Christmas. Look who helped themselves into the door. Is that the way we say things now?
That's what we do, Jenny.
That's Johnny.
Look who helped themselves into the door. People are shutting this off already. Okay, do it again. Ready, go.
Well, hey, how are you? Merry Christmas to you and to you. How you been?
Oh, fantastic.